What's up, you guys? It's your boy, Cool Ass Mickey D, coming back to y'all with another video. Welcome back to the channel again. So y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe if you new, so you can be able to see the next video I drop. Now, with that being said, today I'm going to talk about do not go to the pen. This video here gonna be for all you young guys and you young females. So if you never been to the pen, do not go to the pen. And with that being said, you need to think before you get in trouble, before you commit any type of crimes. If you like to stay free and you don't want to lose your freedom, go to a place where you ain't never been, do not hang around the wrong type of people, because they will lead you down that road. You will end up in a place like that. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about what's going on in prison, so you won't make the mistake and go there. But before I do that, I need for y'all to hit that subscribe button. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with the county jail first. Now, when you're in the county jail, you get sentenced with your time that the judge is gonna give you. Once you being sentenced, you probably got to stay in the county sometime, maybe a month and a half or 2 months before you catch the TDC change. Once the change is being pulled from Harris County, if you stay in Houston or whatever county you in, but once you catch the change from the county, and you catch the TDC chain, and they put you on this Bluebird bus heading either to Huntsville, and if you don't go to Huntsville, then you're gonna go to either Diagnosis Unit, which is in Huntsville, or you might go to Bird Unit. Now, Bird Unit is a transit unit where you just sit there for maybe a week or two. You might get processed there. You know, once you go to classification, they'll determine what unit they want to send you to. Huntsville unit is a unit where you stay 2 weeks also. So if you end up at Huntsville unit, the first thing they're gonna do, once you make it to Huntsville and you get off the Bluebird bus coming from Harris County or whatever county that you stay in, once you get off of that bus, they're gonna shake you down. After they shake you down and stuff, then they're gonna make you go up to this desk, and they're gonna go through your property, and they're gonna tell you what you can keep and what you got to send home. So once they go through your property, then they're gonna tell you, okay, you can keep this, you can keep that. Well, certain things you got to send back to the free world. Certain things you cannot keep. You can keep a watch. I'm not sure if you can keep a necklace or anything like that. I think they make you send that home. You can't keep no car keys. They're gonna make you send that home. You can't keep if you got arrested with fingernail clippers, phones, and stuff like that, they're gonna make you send it home. They're gonna do that anyway before you leave the county. But I'm just telling you, when you get to Huntsville, after they get through shaking you down, they're gonna go through your property and stuff, your personal property, start telling you what you can keep and what you can't, and you're gonna have to send it home. Okay, after they go through all that, then they're gonna tell you to go take a shower. You might be in the shower with maybe 120 some guys, or maybe 40, 50, less than that. Whatever you do not take no shower in the Miller. Always take a shower at the back. That means where you can have your back up against the wall. Because if you stand in the Miller where everybody is showering at, evidently you must be wanna, get killed on. They call it killed on in prison. So if you standing in the Miller, you're gonna get killed on, because guys in there, some of them try to try you and disrespect you if they think you're weak. Once you get through taking a shower, they're gonna put you in these old regular TDC white jumper suits. But that's just what you're gonna have on until you get to your assigned unit. Then they're gonna assign you to a port, and you're gonna stay on that cell port until you get ready to go to your assigned unit. Now, on that cell port, you're gonna stay in your cell. You'll only be allowed to go to chow, come out for shower. I'm not for sure if they're gonna let you go to rec, because you're not signed to the unit. You would have to be signed to the diagnostics unit or Huntsville unit. People do get signed to the unit, but it's up to classification to determine that if they want to sign you there. Because everybody don't get signed to Huntsville unit or diagnostic unit or Nita Bird unit. They be transferred to another unit after classification determine on what unit they want to send you to. Now, all you do in the cell while you're in Huntsville, because Huntsville got them little small cells, y'all. I think it's like 1 bump or 2 bumps in there, and the cells are real small, so you can barely move around in it. I got a zinc in there, got a toilet in there and stuff, but the cell is real small. So yeah, you probably stay at Huntsville unit for maybe 2 weeks before you pull the chain. Once you go to classification, they will tell you what unit you will go to. Now in Huntsville, it's just like if you're going to your real assigned unit. In Huntsville, At diagnosis unit, when you come out for chow, you gotta walk down this hallway in a single file line. Before you come out your cell, you gotta make sure you shave. You can't come out with your pants hanging down, none of that. They will write you up for that. Once you go into the chow hall, you're allowed 5 minutes. When you go through the chow hall line, the inmates will serve you. You will go sit at the table, which is the guard's gonna tell you where to sit at. So once you sit at that table, your time starts. You're only gonna have 5 minutes to eat. If you're sitting at the table talking and you're not supposed to be talking at the table, because the guard's gonna tell you to stop talking at the table, which means you should be eating instead of talking. So if you're not through eating, they're gonna knock on the table and they're gonna tell you to get up. If you refuse to get up, they're gonna take the tray away from you and throw it in the scatter and make you get out of chow hall. If you give them any problems, they're probably gonna either take you to lock up or either they're gonna write you a case for not complying, for giving the officer a problem. So let's see what else. But that's about it at diagnosis. You just come out and shower, go back in your cell, go to chow, and you just stay in that cell all day, sleep, whatever, until, oh yeah, you do go to commissary while you're at diagnosis. You can go to commissary. They allow you to go to commissary. So yeah, you can go to commissary and buy you some stuff out the commissary. Once you leave Huntsville unit, and you get shipped to your real unit, now we're gonna talk about this. Guys on the TDC bus be talking about, man, you get to the unit, you're gonna have to fight. God's gonna try you, see where you at. So when you get out the bus, if you got on new tennis or anything, somebody might want to try you, take your tennis away from you. If you got arrested with new tennis or anything like that, somebody might try to take your tennis. Once you enter into your unit, you're gonna go down this hallway. You know, sometimes they have this hallway. You can go down there and you're gonna pick up a mat to take. You're gonna pick up a mat and you're gonna pick up your accessories, which means your clothes that TDC gonna put you in. Once you get in them clothes, but first you're gonna take a shower again, and then once you get in them clothes, then they're gonna take you to whatever part they're gonna sign you to. Now, on some units they got like 3 rows, and then some units just got like dorms, like cell blocks that got dorms. So they sign you to one of those dorms or one of those pods. Well, if you get signed to a pod, once you go into the cell, because you don't know who you're gonna be in the cell with, but once you enter into your cell, your cellie gonna be asking you where you from, especially if he been locked up a bunch of years and stuff. So he asking you where you from and stuff. He trying to get to know you and stuff. I don't know how stuff might be now, but probably some of that stuff might be still going on. But I'm just saying, you don't want to go to prison. Your cellar gonna probably tell you, hey, you gotta fight to get up on that top bunk. Or let's just say you gotta fight to get on the low bunk. Now, if you don't fight for your bunk, chances are you might be laying on the floor because you didn't stay down for your bunk. You got sellers that'll get on you if you don't clean up. You got sellers that'll try to punk you out, turn you out, take your manhood. They want to see if you're gonna fight. If you in the cell with your seller, you're gonna have to give him respect. You're gonna have to flush the toilet when you use the toilet. You're gonna have to flush the toilet. You cannot be trying to kill in the cell while your seller is in the cell with you. That can cause a big fight right there, because you disrespecting him while he in the cell trying to kill off on the officer. That's a case. That's a no-no. You can't do that on the officer. That'll get you a case. You can't be disturbing your seller while he's sleeping and stuff, because that can cause you get in a fight. Do not take anything from any inmate in jail, because in jail you might have to pay it back another way. So you don't want to be taking nothing from nobody in jail, in prison. They will take your stuff away from you when you go to commissary. People will try to take you commissary. Well, there's always somebody in line watching you, waiting till you get ready, following you back to your dorm, try to take your stuff away from you, because they want to see if you're going to fight for it. You got guys that'll try to cut your bag to get your commissary and stuff. Do not go to the back of the commissary line. Always try to stay ahead where the officer can see you, because if you let them trick you, go to the back, somebody gonna take your commissary away from you. And they'll try to team up on you and stuff. If you in the cell with your cellie, and he might say, hey, I need to cell for about like 2 hours, you're gonna have to respect that. You want to go to the day room and stay down in the day room for maybe a couple hours, watch TV and stuff until your cellie get through doing whatever he doing. And then when he come down, then you can go back. Then you can go back up. Yeah, they do that in prison. When you first hit the cell block, you don't go sit down. You observe the day room, because you don't know who gonna come back there and might want to beat for you or anything. You know what I'm saying? Asking you questions and stuff because you knew. And asking where you from. You might get tried by somebody out of your hometown. Ain't no telling. I'm trying to think, y'all. I've been a little sick, y'all. But I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to see. Oh, when you go to the rec yard, you know, the bosses, they shake you down before you go to the rec yard. But out there in the rec yard, it do be riots and fights and stuff going on out there. So I don't know if you want to go to the rec yard, because you might get tried on the rec yard because you new and you don't know what's going on. So be careful when you go out on the rec yard, because they do have chinks and stuff out there. They be putting up under the ground and stuff. Now they do shake you down every 6 months. You go on lockdown, I think, every 6 months. I think you go on lockdown every 6 months. They lock the unit down. You're gonna stay in your cell, eat Johnny's, you know, until they ready to shake the whole unit down. You will not be allowed to come out of your cell other than go in the shower and back in your cell on your unit. Chances are, fights usually starts on lockdown because people's frustrated. It's hot as hell. They burn you up in the summertime. They freeze you in the wintertime. When you're in the shower, they're gonna cut the water off on you. Might come out there with soap on you if you don't hurry up and finish shower. Do not wash your hair in the shower, because that's a good way to get chanked if you done got into it with somebody. So don't never wash your hair in the shower. When you come up out of the shower, you might want to wait till the line kind of gets short, then before you try to jump in the line to get your clothes to put on, because there's gonna a lot of guys be standing behind you, and you know, you butt naked and stuff, and if you got any type of complex, guys might try to, you know, do something stupid in the line while you standing trying to get your clothes and stuff. Then that's a fight. So you might want to wait till the line kind of die down a little bit before you get your clothes. In prison, they do run the store. It's like 2 for 1. If you get a suit from somebody might want 2 suits back. They also gamble in prison too. They do a lot of stuff in prison, y'all. But I'm just saying, do not go to prison, because if you never been there, you don't want to go there. I'm just telling you. If you have contraband in your cell and the boss come in your cell, shake your cell down, they can write you a case for that. If you out there in the day room gambling and stuff, and you don't get no money on your books or nothing, they can take that stuff away from you if you can't show them no commissary paper. The officer will confiscate it. You know, they'll take it and destroy it, or either keep it or whatever, because you don't have papers on it. Do not hold nobody's contraband. No type of stuff from the free world phones, different types of stuff like that. Because if you get caught with that, that's a free world case. Do not hold anything that somebody, another inmate say hold this. No, you don't hold nothing. You let him hold his own stuff. They will sign you to a job down there in prison. You might be working in the kitchen. You could be working at night in the hallway, or in the daytime, you might be working in the hallway as a SSI. Guys will try to get you to traffic trade for them. So you got to be careful with that, because if they stuff get taken in the process while you're trying to traffic trade for them, the police take it away from you, then you might have to end up paying that back some kind of way. So you might want to think before you try to do that kind of stuff. In the day room, be careful how you sit in the day room, because if something go down, you need to be paying attention at all times, because they have rides in the day room and stuff. And if you're not aware of what's going on, you could be a victim, get stabbed or anything in the day room. So always pay attention in the day room. Don't be caught up in the TV. People also will fight you over the TV if you try to turn the TV. You know, they do that type of stuff in prison. Do not tell nobody how much time you got in prison. Do not tell nobody what you in there for. That's a no-no. In prison, you stay to yourself. You see nothing, you know nothing. If something go down, you don't know nothing. That's what you tell the officer. I ain't seen nothing, I don't know nothing. If you see anybody getting in the fight and stuff, stay out the way. Don't say nothing. Don't try to be nosing somebody else's business and they come at you. Mind your own business, stay to yourself, and you'll make it. Do not get caught up in crowds, because in prison, it's easy to be misled and get caught up. And before you know it, you done put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. In prison, you do not have friends. You're your own man in prison. So don't go down there and thinking that you're going to have friends. But first of all, I advise you do not go to prison. So if you like to be free, like I said, don't go to prison, man. Because once you go to prison, you have no rights. All your rights is out the door. All your rights is out the door. And you need to think about, once you go to prison, your family might not be there for you. Your girl might not be there for you. Nobody might not be there for you. Or you might lose family members while you're locked up. You got to think about all this stuff before you committing crimes and all that junk. In prison, they bring you up every 6 months for parole. If you happen to make parole, do not tell nobody you make parole, because there's jealous guys in prison and jealous females in prison will try to find a way to keep you in prison, try to plot stuff up on you, or find a way to try to keep you in there because they're not going home. So don't tell nobody how much time you got. Don't tell them when you're going home. That's a no-no. In prison, if you don't get money on your books and stuff, guys, they be smutting stuff out the kitchen and stuff to sell and stuff. If you get caught with it, the police will write you up. The TDC officer will pull you over if you're talking in the hallway, or your pants is down or whatever, and you ain't shaved or nothing. They were gonna pull you over, shake you down and stuff, make you put your hands on the wall and all that crap, you know, and write your case. If you come out the chow hall with food or whatever, stuff you ain't supposed to be having on you. In prison, they do smut drugs and weed and different other type of stuff that they're not supposed to be bringing into the prison system. But guys find a way to get it in there. They get cell phones and all that. If you get caught with any of those type of things, that's a free world case. So I advise you, there's a do's and don'ts in prison that you don't do, and that's one of them. Don't get caught with none of that stuff. In prison, you have to roll a different way. You can't roll like you was rolling out here in the free world. See, prison is a small world, and there's nowhere to hide, nowhere to go. It's easy to get chanked in there. You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Some people make it out of prison, some people don't. The ones that don't make it out is the ones because they either got caught up in somebody's business, or they did something they didn't have no business and got themselves killed. In prison, they do make hooch. That hooch is called wine. They make hooch in the prison system. You get caught with that, you go in the lockup. And you might get a free world case. 9 out of 10 you probably will, because you're not supposed to be making that kind of stuff. Yeah, wine. Where they sit in the cell and get drunk and stuff. So when you in the shower, as I was talking about first, Do not pick the soap up. Leave that soap on the floor. If you bend over anything, try to pick the soap up, chances are somebody might, you know what. But those that have been to prison know what I'm talking about. When they take you to the gym, they shake you down, they go through your stuff. They're gonna shake you down and they're gonna make you spread your cheeks. They're gonna make you hold your hands out. They're gonna make you stick your tongue out. They're gonna make you rub your hand through your hair. They're gonna make you spin around and stuff. Yeah, make you raise your foot up and all this crap. They do that in prison. Make you raise your sack up and all this kind of crap. So, you know, don't go to prison. Or you will be doing those things that I'm talking about. I think they go to commissary like once a week. And you have to wait till they call your pard. They have first commissary, second commissary, third commissary. And then they have what you call free runs. Free runs mean like if you didn't get to go to the store and they just all of a sudden call the store, you get to go. They call it free runs. I mean, anybody can just go up there and make store. Because they ain't ran, they ain't Wayne. So if they calling free runs, anybody, and you got money on your books, you can just go up there and get you something. If you get caught killing on the officer, they will write you a case. It can be turned into a free work case. If you knew and somebody call you out and say catch the square, that mean they talking about fighting. If somebody say what you gonna do, either you gonna bust a 60, they telling you either you gonna make a $60 store for them, or you gonna fight, or you gonna lay down or get down. If you're gonna lay down, that means you trying to be somebody you know what. If you're gonna stay down, it means you finna fight. That's what that means. So if somebody come up to you, ask them a question, you better hard off and hit them right then and there. If you don't, you just show weakness right there. That means you finna get tried. You finna be riding, in other words, with somebody. Once again, like I said, in the hallway, they don't allow no talking in the hallway in prison. They will pull you over and write you up. Somebody can be behind you talking, and you're gonna get pulled over too, because they figure like y'all was talking. So that's a no-no. You don't do that. In prison, when you make commissary, you make sure you get your lock. In prison, guys will wait till you go to trial, and they will take a They would take a sheet, and they tie it up against the bars, and they step down on the lock until the lock come open, to it break off the locker. Yeah, they do that in prison. They make razors out of chanks. You can make a toothbrush out of a chank. They do that. You can take soap that they give you, you can rock it up, and you can sell that soap. You take water and you let the soap get hard and dry up, and then you can sell that soap. You can sell razors in there, all that stuff. The stuff they give you, you can sell that. in prison, never stand close up to anyone behind them, because you can't get in a fight that way. I'm talking about even when you get ready to go to trial, don't stand too close up on nobody. That's a no-no. Do not make friends in TDC, because chances are those guys down there doing a lot of time, and like I say, you mess around, get caught up in a situation. So if you get in a fight with somebody, don't think that it's over. Always watch your back. Always keep your back up against the wall. So I'm just telling y'all, all you young people out there, because this video is for y'all, all you young people that's out there doing wrong or whatever, think about what you're doing before you do it. Anyway, I can go on and tell y'all more about the prison life. I hope y'all liked the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. And take heed to this video, guys. The ones that haven't been locked up, do not go. This your boy, Cool Ass Mickey D. I will be back with another video. I just thought I had to make this video for the ones that don't know nothing about the prison life. So I have pretty much told y'all about how these things go in prison. Hope y'all like the video. Please subscribe.